Listen to the voices of our world.
Everyone, every human is deserving of the dignity that God intended.
Every night, if you don't get a bed, you're on the street. So it happened to me a few times, and I had to spend nights in the park. I don't have a choice.
They didn't choose to be homeless. And no one chooses to be poor, you know.
I call myself a rookie because I'm not used to being homeless.
Welcome to Voices of Our World, a presentation of this station and Maryknoll. I'm your host, Eileen Bott. Supporting our troops is neither a blue nor a red response. Support for our troops cannot be symbolized by an elephant or a donkey. Supporting our troops is not a Republican or a Democratic thing to do. It's simply the right thing to do, and the moral responsibility of us all. You are well within your rights to support this war or that one, without punishing the men and women that were sent to fight it. For those who have served their country and have made it home alive, we owe them more than our fleeting thanks. We owe them genuine support. We need to help them make it all the way back. Today we're going to let you hear from several U.S. military veterans who served in 3 different wars. They are all homeless. We met them at a shelter in Lower Manhattan, New York City. We will take you to a pizza party at the New York City Rescue Mission. You'll hear from the mission's director, Jim Von Hagen, and from the special events director of iBlink, Obaid Kadwani, who, with the help of Pizza Hut, put this party together for these homeless men and women. Our producer, Kathy Golden, attended the pizza party hosted by iBlink and held at the New York City Rescue Mission. She asked for a show of hands of those who had served in our military. Kathy asked one man how he found the rescue mission.
Well, I'm a disabled veteran, and I was at the Department of Social Services, and I was going to go to Borden Avenue. It's a shelter for homeless veterans in Long Island City, but they're turning it into an SRO. And so because of that, I sat down with the social service worker, and he recommended here. And I called several other places before here. I called the Queen of Peace up in the Bronx, and it was after 3 o'clock, so I was unable to get in there. So I called here at the New York City Rescue Mission and spoke to O'Donnell Collins, and he said, come on down. He said, if you're here before 5:30, we'll be able to get you in. And well, I'm just grateful to have a place to come to and not be on the street, you know, or be on a train, you know, because homelessness is for real. And I'm just grateful to have a place to come to and to eat, you know, plentiful. That's the main thing, you know. I think I've had my fill, even left something on the plate. The one in Long Island City is for veterans only, in Long Island City, Borden Avenue Shelter. But they're turning everybody away now. There's no more admits. And so that's where I was going to go, and I didn't, you know, and it kind of disappointed me because that's where I wanted to be. I like being around my fellow comrades, you know, because we kind of understand each other's plight, you know, as veterans. And they don't have it anymore, and they're doing away with it. They're turning it into an SRO, you know, so it is what it is.
The New York City Rescue Mission was founded in 1872 by Jerry McCauley and has now been helping the Big Apple's down and out for 135 years. James Von Hagen began a long career grounded in volunteerism as a young man in Detroit. There, Jim taught Bible studies and served as a substance abuse counselor. He is today the director of the NYC Rescue Mission and says that while space is limited, the center offers food, a bed, and chapel service in an effort to treat the whole person. Kathy spoke with Jim of his 17 years at the rescue mission.
Well, it is well known. Many of these people you see right now come here by word of mouth. And so we're here to help everyone. It doesn't matter if a person comes in here and they may be a little bit better equipped than another. We'll help everyone that comes in our front door. We serve upwards of 400 to 500 meals a day. And so this is one of our larger meals. There will probably be 3 sittings of 70. There'll be over 200 people having this wonderful pizza dinner tonight.
And the pizza's been provided by Pizza Hut.
That's right. Pizza Hut, along with their involvement with iBlink, which is an arts center and program in the city. They've worked together to provide this great meal. You know, oftentimes people that are homeless, they don't have this opportunity to have pizza. So it's a great thing.
Sure is. Do you know the backgrounds of some of the people that you see here all the time? Do you know their stories?
Well, every story for someone that enters New York City Rescue Mission is rather unique. They come here from different backgrounds. I'd say they come from three different kind of needs. One is they may have alcohol and drug abuse problems. Some have mental and emotional problems. Others are simply down on their luck. People have lost a job, and they have nowhere to turn, and they soon lose their apartment, and they find themselves at the mission. Or they may be struggling with some substance abuse problem, and they don't know how to handle their money, and they use it all up too quickly. We provide a broad range of services, and we try to encourage some of these people that want to come on our long-term recovery program, where we have about 25 beds. The balance of our beds go to the night-by-night people. Now, you'll find that some of these people are military veterans. It's a little lower today. I remember when our number of military veterans was up above 30%. In fact, it was close to 40% on one occasion. And now it's around 25%. And it seems that there's more services for military veterans. But then now we're seeing veterans from different conflicts. The Korean veterans are getting older and don't see too many of those. But we see veterans from the more recent wars, including Desert Storm, and soon we'll see more and more veterans from the Iraq War.
If you're just joining us, this is Voices of Our World, and we're speaking with Jim Von Hagen, Director of the New York City Rescue Mission. You can find us on the web at www.voicesofourworld.org.
Jim, when somebody comes here for the first time, what's the whole intake situation like? What do they have to do?
Well, basically, they have to come to our front desk, and if they've never been here before, they're automatically given a bed for 7 nights. And those people that come here and get a bed for 7 nights maybe constitutes anywhere from 5 to 10 or 12 people every night, new people. Those that come back again after they've been here 7 nights, well, sometimes we extend them a little longer. Otherwise, that 7 nights gives them an opportunity, so many of them find other places to go, maybe family, or they move somewhere. But people that are coming back, say, repetitively, they need to put their name into the hat, and we have a lottery, and they will get a bed and know that, say, by the end of 6:30 or 7 o'clock. So they can go and find another place to go.
It must be very hard for these people in terms of one's dignity and it's a hard thing asking for help, isn't it?
It is, but again, we're a Christian organization. I believe that God made us all in His image, and as a result, everyone, every human is deserving of the dignity that God intended. We have provided these kind of services for many years, and we know these people, and they know us, and they trust us. So there's a camaraderie here. They know that we're not here to hurt them in any way, but we're here to help them, and they know that we're not going to exploit them. So they trust us, and I believe that that's one thing that we want to do as a Christian organization is help them so that they can trust people better, because they've had so many difficult problems in their life that trust is a big issue.
Now, the folks that I'm seeing here that work here, are they all volunteers?
Well, this group of young ladies that are here, they're from a Christian university in Seoul, Korea. They happen to be in town, and they wanted to volunteer, and here they are. So we never know just what kind of volunteers we're going to have coming in the door. We may never see them again. They're going to go back to Seoul and back to school and study, but here they are, wanting to help.
So great.
Isn't that something?
I mean, being from Maryknoll, I've seen that myself everywhere, so
Yeah.
that is really neat.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jim, for what you do.
Thank you. This has been great.